was a girl and used to play guitar, when I found a little bit out of tune string and you play the same note in another string that makes like a I could spend hours, days, weeks, even months playing those three chords.
Tengo una idea dando vueltas desde hace tiempo. ¿Cómo es posible que el progreso sea tan violento?
I was, from the beginning, very into this linear thing. So I think I just came back to my first way of feeling music.
Sálvese quien pueda que se salve.
When I went to visit my grandmother, she had a very noisy elevator. It was all the way from the lobby to the 10th floor. And I remember myself hoping, I hope there's no one in the elevator so I could sing. I was da 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 I was wishing she was going to send me to buy anything so I could sing again in the elevator.
Morning Becomes Eclectic at KCRW. Coming up on 22 minutes after 11. Our guest in studio this morning is Juana Molina. Welcome back.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. It's been a couple of years since we saw you last time, but I know you've been very busy. And I have to say that the setup you have in the studio with you this morning, I think, is the biggest one that we've seen up to date.
Every year it grows up.
There's more and more stuff. But you're in there on your own with a whole bunch of keyboards and guitars and pedals, and we'll throw it over to you for a set. Juana Molina is our guest.
Every time I came to the US, I went to every music store and asked, would you have a machine that you hit, it starts recording and you stop it and the loop is already there? I don't think I have that, maybe a delay. One day I get to a store and they said, I think I might have what you're looking for. I just got this pedal. And they showed me, and can you do this and that? Yeah, I've got it, and I bought two of them immediately. And they became my best friends.
Un beso llega.
You know, with digital technology and with access to computers and with access to sampling, one individual can really create something very, very unique that people couldn't do 20 years ago. I think that's what's unique about it. It's like she's sort of like building these songs and creating her own structures. Mm-hmm. And she's got that sweet voice, which is like nothing I've ever heard before. So.
Seeing Juana play live is totally different than like listening to her records, because you get to see how she's doing all this stuff. I was in a farmhouse and we were all sitting with our laptops and like, a friend of mine was like, oh, you gotta check this out. And I went crazy. I just felt like I entered some parallel universe where everything was great and everything was wonderful, but I didn't understand anything that was going on. That's the thing about seeing her live that's different, is you realize that it's mainly her. she's doing so much of it. But on the records, it just sounds like all these different characters talking. Guitar, she's playing synths, and she's doing percussion and singing and harmonizing her voice. You can't imagine this one person making all this sound. It's really hard to follow when she's making all this noise, but it's totally beautiful all the time.
In this record, I've used the horneros, which is our national bird, that has that amazing sound, and they always sing together. One starts and they are... Every time that happens, I have to... And listen.
Una verdad se inventa con suma precisión y la labor inmensa de la imaginación.
Un pájaro tiene un modo de cantar con sus notas que le son propias, y esas notas que tiene nunca suenan con el mismo orden.
No me digas nada o dame una razón, la menos pensada es la que creeré yo.
Entonces ese modo tan aleatorio hace que haya todo el tiempo como una cosa de un estado de expectante, que uno no sabe lo que va a pasar exactamente, pero pasa.
No tenés ganas o que todo cambió.
Entonces, switching to English again. When I record a loop with no time, if I play that to a regular beat that goes, that ta will always be in a different place at the beginning of each measure. So it keeps the whole thing moving. The mode is still there, but the notes are kind of twisted every time it starts again because both loops are not synced. It makes it more alive.